Welcome to Roll and Write. Let's get you up and playing as quickly as possible. This is the My Games screen. I've already got 2 games loaded up here, but let's show you what it would look like to create a new game session. I'm going to tap that plus button top right, select a PDF. Now I can select multiple PDFs here, give it a name, and hit create. Now this is a brand new game session. No dice sets have been created yet, but by default, every single game session does come with a blank journal page. Now I can have these in tab navigation at the top, or I can toggle very quickly between the two of them. Or I can come over here to my settings and toggle on side-by-side view. Each of these PDFs can be independently scrolled and panned and zoomed, and of course you can draw on each independently as well. Let's go ahead and show you a realistic example of a game I'm actually playing right now inside of Roll and Write. We'll open up this Dungeon Pages game. I do have my rules here at the top that I can toggle to at any time. And we're going to start this game fresh and create some dice sets. So press the plus button here, and we need our good dice. We'll go ahead and name that, and it's just 1d6 to start. Hit create. And then on this first dungeon, with our evil dice, we also only have 1d6. Now I like to roll these both at the exact same time, so I'll select both of those and roll all sets. You can see that I got a 3 and a 4. Now if I wanted to, it doesn't make a lot of sense for this game, but I can drag and drop these onto the board right there from my roll history. And you see it automatically marked it as used. If I wanted to go ahead and remove that, I can do that there. Tap again to mark it not as used. If I press and hold, I do get a context menu here, so if I'd collected coins at any point in time, I can increase or decrease or set a value, re-roll. I can also press and hold here, and I can re-roll the entire roll. Now, as you're playing and you increase in dice for your good or evil dice, you can press and hold here, edit. Let's say we're on that second dungeon. We need 2 evil dice. See how that automatically updates. Now, inside of my roll builder, I can choose to roll independently each dice, or I can obviously roll the entire dice pool. But let's show you the most important feature here, drawing. As I'm playing, let's say I got this 2 and a 4 and a 5, and eventually I got another 5 and I wanted to collect this coin. I can draw a circle around it. You'll see that it automatically corrects it to a perfect circle. That's because we currently have our shape and line correction setting turned on. So if I was going to come up here and I took some damage, you can see it kind of automatically corrects my lines, which is really nice. If I was filling in experience, I can fill these dots in, collect that extra cube. Okay, now I've got an extra good die. Come in here, add that extra dice. You can see it adds it to my pool automatically. Now your roll history, all of your dice sets, all of your drawings are perfectly stored and saved in these R&R Roll and Write files. And they're synced over iCloud by default. These are portable files. You can share them. You can use them across multiple devices. And everything is always saved inside of that file. Now, let me show you a couple extra features for certain games that will make everything a lot easier in the Roll and Write app. We'll open up the Battle Pages game that I have here, and you can see that I have these dice already set up on top of the map. I also have my markers, so if I was going to play a game like 52 Realms, where I needed to have a player marker somewhere on the board or a health tracker somewhere on the board, I can drag and drop those. Now, as you see top right, every single time that I go to drag and drop something, this draw icon toggles into this move mode. So inside of move mode, you can't draw, but you can just freely move all of your items around on top of the board. I can press and hold, and I can remove items from the board. I can also create and place artifacts. So let me show you how that works. If I click this plus here, go over to my artifacts tab. I've already created a couple artifacts, but let me show you what it would look like to create a new artifact. Let's say we wanted to play with these warrior units, but on a different map. Go ahead and crop just to here, hit save, give it a name, and now I have this artifact that I can place anywhere on another sheet. So let's go ahead and show you what that might look like. Let's toggle over to here, hit our plus again, artifacts, select our warrior units. I can resize that however I need. Place that right there. And then when I am ready to save that, I just toggle that move mode off top right. Now you can see that that's permanently placed on top of the board. What's great is I can draw on top of this artifact. If I needed to remove that, let's just toggle move mode on again, select the artifact, hit delete, and now that artifact is gone. Hopefully this has been a really great overview of how to play inside of the Roll and Write app, and I can't wait to see what y'all are playing.